nice flight last night. The Femi drone that I have, and I'm really getting interested in this new hobby that I'm in. But the pictures, like in my thumbnail, is really the type of pictures that I want to be able to start taking at any location that I'm at. And I got to thank this older gentleman that is no longer with us that got me into this hobby. He's one that first took me up in my first was that FPV first person view, putting on his goggles, and he had one of those DJI Phantom 4s that they don't make anymore. I tried to get one myself, but the ones that they do have out there, they want well over $2,100. A lot of people said you could find a better drone with more features for less than that. So I'm looking at this Evo 2. Right now, I'm working with the Fimi A3, and I like the camera functions and how you can manipulate the shutter speed, exposure, stuff like that. Maybe I can get some hyper video, but older brother that got me into this hobby back in 2015, I think I was hooked after he took me well above the tree line, and he said that thing could go about 3 miles. We didn't go that far, but I was just I was just amazed because I mean you're looking through these goggles and it feels like you're flying. All I needed was like a chair and a bungee, like a bungee cord to make me feel like I was flying. Then I was bit by that bug. This is the same gentleman that I was with at the radio control park here, Superior Township, where he and I both heard the redneck cracker say that niggers can't fly. And so that's when I went ahead and made my first UAV kit purchase. Even though I haven't flown neither one of my planes yet, one is fully put together. I'm just putting the guts in it, the electronics, and the bigger one, we gonna finish that one. But I need to learn how to fly this Dolphin jet that I got. I put two motors in it instead of just one. That should be interesting. But yeah, Redneck said that niggers can't fly. Uh, and even though he was suspended out of that park just probably for 2019, well, I'll probably see him because he and I, we can't go back because he's deceased. And he's the one that had the membership. So I got to join this radio control airfield club to be able to pay dues and whatnot before I can use their runway. Otherwise, I had planned on taking the Dolphin jet to like this abandoned baseball diamond that the school doesn't use anymore because we don't have a high school in this town. It's in the midtown, so it doesn't have any grass on it. I can make that into my runway. I really don't need to join that club. But he said it would be a good investment for when if you just want to get away and you don't want to worry about uh, flying over people's houses and stuff like that. don't really mind flying over motherfuckers' house and shit. Little drone I got, what's it gonna do? Doesn't go that far. And really, I just got it for drone cinema. Some homemade drone cinema. Everything my homeboy shot, it looked like magic. Like an opening of a Hollywood movie or something. Real good panoramic shots. And I'm glad that he taught me a lot of those, how to pull that off. I didn't really understand the hyper shot. I understand how he did it, but I don't understand how I would do the same thing. I gotta play with that shutter speed and the exposure on this camera on the drone. But we'll get there. I'll get there. Battery's charged, and I think I'm gonna take it up today. Take Needy for a ride. Let her put on the goggles. Take her for a ride. I did the firmware update on the drone. I really couldn't get it to download onto the remote, but I didn't have any problem with the remote. I'll try it again later, but right now I guess it's good to go. Return back to home was nice, and I like this return back to home because, like, unlike what's the drone called, the Skydio, when it returns back to home, you're not able to point the camera or move the camera or move the drone in any direction until it comes back to that point that it launched from. I don't like that. This one, when it said it was returning to home because I had went out too far, then it started to come back. And so when it connected back with the remote control, I was able to turn it. So I could turn the camera, turn the direction of the drone in the direction that it was flying because the Skydio flies backwards going back. And you can't turn it around. And I don't really like that. I like this feature here. But if I do get that Evolution 2, they say that's a bad motherfucker right there. It goes 7 miles. I'm not trying to go 7 miles or nothing like that. Maybe, one or two away from the house. I can deal with that, but other than that, I don't really need to go 7 miles. I mean, that would be good for like these pot shops around here if they wanted to, deliver their shit, but they would have to get pinpoint accuracy on, dropping the goods because you can't drop no marijuana just in anybody's yard. So this is it. Drone channel. Above all that drama, I won't be going on any panels or anything like that. It's strictly radio controlled interest here. I don't know why I never got into planes. I've always been into radio controlled cars, trucks, and stuff like that. But with this drone thing, and he had an FPV plane, like the same one that I got, was it Windsurfer or something? It's 100. It's 1,800 millimeter wingspan, so it's like well over 6 feet. And he had four cameras on his, and I had the goggles that had the pan and tilt on the nose, and I set mine up the exact same way as he did. Except I cut out like little cubby holes. They have like little indentations on the side of the fuselage that you can cut out. And so I did a three-part cut, and then I taped the top, and I made a door on one side for easy battery mounting access and getting into the electronics. because I am going to put um, a flight controller with the GPS in there so that you get a return to home put on there. I don't think I'm going to do that with the Dolphin jet. That's just going to be like a line of sight park flyer. But there's this one wing. It looks like a bat wing. I think that might be my Christmas present. But I got a case. I got a backpack case for the steaming, and I got an extra battery because I couldn't find the kit that came with multiple batteries. It only came with one, so one is better than none. But I found a new battery on Amazon that should be coming tomorrow. Because I averaged about. I mean, I have plenty of power. I just I get a little nervous when people start steering around and stuff. Just because I got a little toy. Well, it's not a toy. I have this contraption up in the air, and everybody's fascinated. I just don't like talking to people. I'm not really a people person. Not anymore. I used to be, but I find real peace flying these drones. It would be nice to find a gig like my homie did, getting paid by this realtor. He would take pictures of the house that she was to show and sell. He showed me a couple of demos how did a circular going around the property type of shot, and then like a droney shot where you start at one point and fly backwards, and the house would go out of frame. It was pretty cool, you know. And she paid him pretty well. It's like what, $400 a house. Shit, that's nice shit. Just for a video, little 3 minute outside video. That's all right. That's what I hope